Hi, I'm Benny.
And I'm Parker, and this is our NFL wildcard prediction segment.
So for the first game, we got the Raiders versus the Texans. Parker, what's your prediction for that game?
Well, Texans are going to be at home, and the Raiders, without their quarterback, are going to obviously struggle. Their defense has been a powerhouse this year, but I think the Texans should pull this one out, considering that they have two decent quarterbacks that have both started this season, with Matt McGloin starting for the Raiders, who's only played one game and not done so well.
I'm going to go against you with this one. I think the Raiders will win this game on the road. They've been a very good team all year. Their defense is great. Khalil Mack is a great player. I think he'll carry them to victory in this one.
All right. It's a bold prediction there.
In the second game, we got the Lions versus Seahawks. And personally, I think the Seahawks will take this game. They are a very tough team to beat at home. I think the Lions won't come back and win this W like they do all year. And they don't have a strong defense, and I don't think they'll be able to stop Russell Wilson in this one.
I'm going to have to disagree with you again for this one, Benny. Yeah, the Lions have lost their past 3 games, but honestly, they didn't look so bad last week against a strong Packers team, and they should be able to bring this one home, even though they're the underdogs going to Seattle. Seattle's 7-1 this season at home, but they haven't played such strong teams at home, and the Lions have a strong defense, and I think that Matthew Stafford will have a pretty big day.
All right, the next game we have the Dolphins versus Steelers. What do you think about that one, Parker?
The Dolphins are looking good at 10-6, but I don't think they can hold up with Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell is strong and big and one of the best running backs in the league, and the passing game is too good with Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger. Pittsburgh's defense hasn't been as they've been for the past 5 or 6 years, but they're still a strong team. They're a force to be reckoned with. I'll take the Steelers.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this one. I definitely think the Steelers they have too much star power to not win this one at home. Le'Veon and Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger will carry them to the W. And the last game, we got the Giants versus the Packers. And what do you think about this one, Park?
Well, this one's a no-brainer for me. The Packers beat the Giants earlier in the season, one of their 5 losses, but the Giants have come on strong at the end like they always do. And this is another year for Eli Manning. He's going to make a run throughout these playoffs. I can tell already. I have the Giants in a big win over the Packers.
I completely agree. The Giants, the defense has been the problem for them in the last few years, and now the defense is one of the best in the league. They've been incredible as of late, and despite the Packers being very hot, I don't see the Giants' defense being slowed down in this game, and Odell Beckham Jr. has a big day, scores 2 touchdowns, leads them to victory.
Yeah, Devontae Adams, Jordy Nelson, 2 receivers with the most touchdowns in the league, but the Giants' secondary has been unreal this year, and I think they'll continue that throughout the playoffs.
I agree.
All right, that's all. We'll be back next week with outcomes and predictions for the rest of the NFL playoffs.